What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for yet another tactical showcase from the brilliant GYRFM. It is festive time. It is late December, so he has been working on a Christmas tree shape. Now, it is called GYRFM's Merry Xmas because you are deadly in front of goal with this particular tactic. We've tested it with a couple of different teams in a couple of different countries, and there's a little bit of a theme going on. Let me know down in the comments if you can tell me what that theme is. But without any further ado, let's dive in and show you how this tactic has got on in our various tests. So guys, before we dive into things, I want to just say a massive thank you very much for everyone who has been part of getting me to 10,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely massive. And if you are one of the people who are viewing my content, I know there's like 78% of you that aren't subscribed. Just try hitting the subscribe button. As I said, it is Christmas. And whilst you're down there, make sure you check out GYRFM's links. His links to his Twitter, Twitch, and Discord will be down there as well. Anyway, let's dive into this testing. We started things off in Spain with Atletico Madrid, and it's a very nice league and cup double for Atleti. 90 points in the league, that's 71 positive goal difference, only 2 losses all season, Mallorca and Real Madrid away. Solid results as well, 9 draws and 27 victories. 30 goals for 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙕 in La Liga, whilst picking up the Copa del Rey as well. In the final of that one, beating Barcelona 4-0 as well. Very, very comprehensive. And if I expand this a little bit, let me just shunt all of these two over, just so you can actually see this tactic a little bit better. You should be able to see, let me change that into vertical. There we go. Now you can see the sort of tactic that we are kind of working with. It is 2 centre-backs, then you've got the 3 there, and then it's slowly working its way up into the point that is 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙕 for Atletico Madrid. So very, very positive season for them in Spain. Let's just expand the league a little bit more so you can kind of see what has happened. 112 goals scored, which is more than Real Madrid, who come in second, by 32 goals and 41 goals conceded. But you have to remember, guys, we are only operating with a 2 centre-back formation. So very, very positive. We're going to head over to Portugal now to see how this got on with Braga. So we are in Portugal, and it is a treble for Braga in this particular simulation. Not only did they pick up the league with 83 points, they also picked up 2 other domestic trophies as well. They were expected to reach semi-finals in here, but they managed to go all the way in all of these competitions and were runners-up in this particular one as well, losing out, unfortunately, to Sporting. Knocked out in the second knockout round of the Europa League by Lokomotiv Moscow. But all in all, a very, very fantastic performance. Domestic treble for Braga, winning the league. Let me expand the stages a little bit more so you can kind of see the whole league table. 27 victories, 2 draws, 5 losses. Again, a very impressive 89 goals scored by Braga in this particular instance. Again, a very, very positive showing, remembering that this is only a 2 centre-back formation. In one of these finals, beating Sporting 2-1, and in the Allianz Cup, beating Benfica 3-1, whilst obviously securing that league title. We've done some tests at various levels of England. Let's head over there. So we head on over to England, and we start things off with Plymouth Argyle, who, as you can see on the screen, have odds of 50-1 to win Sky Bet League One in this season. They are predicted to finish 18th in the league, which is absolutely ridiculous. But with this Christmas tree tactic, you can see that they have won the league at a little bit of a canter, beating Ipswich by 6 points and 9 points clear of that top spot inside the playoffs. And as you can see, board expectation was only a mid-table finish, and they've definitely dominated there. Ryan Hardy coming in with 33 goals in that competition, and Ryan Broom, former Bristol Rovers player Ryan Broom, in as the top goal scorer in the Papa John's Pizza Trophy, where they did pick up the victory in that final, beating Brighton's under-23s 3-0. But if we expand Sky Bet League One, done very, very well here. 89 points, topping the tree, and again 89 goals scored and also 49 goals conceded, with a positive 40 goal difference, which is 17 better than the team in second. Again, a very, very good tactic in the making here. Let's step up a level. Let's head up to the Championship. Into the Championship, and we kick things off with Nottingham Forest, who are predicted to finish in 6th with odds of 11-1 of potentially winning the league. And with this tactic, they have done just that. Winning the Championship is no mean feat. Some big clubs in here, including the relegated ones, Fulham, Bournemouth and West Brom, So to come out on top in the championship is no mean feat, as I said. Let's expand this and we can look at the proper table. 87 goals. Again, the highest scoring team in the division, 55 goals conceded, plus 32 goals in terms of that goal difference. And again, 28 victories in the championship, where, in my honest opinion, anybody can beat anybody in the championship. So to do this against championship opposition, get yourselves back into the promised land of the Premier League, not too shabby at all. If we look at some of the other competitions, knocked out in the 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup by West Ham, and knocked out in the 1st round of the Carabao Cup by Sheffield United. Again, another team in your division, not too bad at all. And this guy here getting 19 goals for them in the league. As you can see, not exactly the most prolific of strikers. So let's go on to a test for a team that do have a lot of prolific strikers. We're going to Manchester United. So Manchester United are 5-1 to win the Premier League at the start of a Premier League season, and this looks like it is a very tightly fought contest at the top of the Prem, because 3 teams finished on 90 points and Manchester United win it by goal difference. Not only do they win that, they also win a treble of sorts. They win the Champions League, beating Liverpool in the final. We'll take a look at that in a second. We're runners up in the FA Cup and winners of the Carabao Cup. So let's work from right to left. Let's start off with the Carabao Cup, winning that one, beating Arsenal in the final 2-0. I can't view that because that happened too early in the simulation. Then the FA Cup final, runners up in that one, unfortunately losing to Manchester City. I can go in and dive into this one. Riyad Mahrez with 2 late-ish goals, either side of a Jadon Sancho goal for Manchester United. In that Champions League final, beating Liverpool is a very, very impressive result. I've just seen 12 goals for Manchester United, for Cristiano Ronaldo in here, and Maguire and Greenwood getting the job done against Liverpool, who look as strong as ever in FM22. And in terms of that Premier League, then it went into a 3-horse race, and Manchester United pick up that victory on the final day of the season by a goal difference. By the looks of things, they won, Liverpool won, as did Manchester City, all on the final day of the season, all securing those 3 points. But it's that massive 98 goals scored which is the massive difference maker for this Manchester United team. 28 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses is very, very impressive. So let's go in and break this tactic down. As I said, this is the GYRFM Merry X Gmus, and as you can see, it is a very, very nice shape. And if you are on PC or on Mac, there is a download link to FM Scout in the description where you can go and download this tactic, and you don't have to follow any of the steps to recreate it yourself. If you are playing on mobile, touch, or Switch or something like that, mobile, Xbox or Switch, not touch, mobile, Xbox or Switch, please follow the steps here so that you can get everything completely all set up. What I am going to do before we get into things, I am going to quick pick without restriction the best Manchester United 11 so that you can see how this sort of tactic really does shine. And this is where we are at right now. I've just noticed Paul Pogba's leaving, joining Real Madrid. Fair play to him. So I'm going to run through each of these instructions so you can kind of see what happens and what is expected of them. Starting in goal, we have David De Gea, who is a sweeper keeper on defend. They have an additional instruction on him, which you can add by clicking on the edit button here, and it was the additional instruction of ease off tackles. So just select that one there. You know which ones are the additional instructions, guys, by the white cog and the red circle next to the instructions in this instructions panel. Then we have 2 central defenders. We have Harry Maguire and Rafa Varane, just as both central defenders on defend. No additional instructions on these guys. Then on the left and the right wing back spots, we have 2 wing backs on support, obviously Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They have instructions on them. The ones that come with the roles already are get further forward and run wide with the ball, but Gareth has added the additional instructions of tackle harder, sit narrower, and shoot less often. In terms of the defensive midfielder, though, we have Scott McTominay occupying that position with the additional instructions of take fewer risks, hold position, and ease off tackles in a defensive midfielder on support duty. The midfield 2 is Paul Pogba as a deep lying playmaker. He comes with the instructions of hold position, take more risks, and shoot less often, with the additional instruction added of tackle harder. Next to him, Donny van der Beek. He's actually getting some game time, guys. He comes with roam from position as a box-to-box midfielder on support, with the additional instructions of tackle harder, move into the channels, and take more risks. Now we get into the business end of this tactic. We have an advanced playmaker on attack. Who else than Bruno Fernandes? As you can see, take more risks, dribble more often, and shoot less often are his customary things with the advanced playmaker on attack, with the additional instructions of tackle harder, stay wider, and more direct passes. The shadow striker is apparently Jesse Lingard, who actually played 41 times for Manchester United in this particular season, 14 goals and 18 assists for Jesse Lingard as a shadow striker. Shadow striker on attack, they come with dribble more, take more risk, get further forward, and move into the channels. And the additional instructions are more direct passes, stay wider, and tackle harder. Then who else but Cristiano Ronaldo up top as an advanced forward on attack. Move into the channels is what comes with that one, and tackle harder has been added. Now, I know we get this question a lot, guys, which is the tactical style. You can just set this up as clean slate, guys, as long as you follow all the information up here, which I will go through in a second. It doesn't really matter what the tactical style is set up as, really. And I will say, with the tactical familiarity, as you can see things here, everything is full as full can be. With the tactical familiarity, if you are plugging this one in, because it's not a generic tactic, it will take a little bit of time for your team to learn it. So please make sure you do that, and make sure it's your primary trained tactic and all of that stuff to get the players understanding their roles and their instructions as conveniently as possible. The mentality for this one is a attacking mentality, and in possession, guys, this is how we are set up. The attacking width is wide. You are passing into space. You are playing out of defense. A shorter passing directness, extremely high tempo, low crosses into that final third, running at defense and being more expressive as that creative freedom. In transition, though, we are counter pressing and countering when possession has been won. We will also be taking short kicks as the goalkeeper distribution type. Out of possession, this is how things are looking. Using that offside trap, much higher line of engagement, a higher defensive line, that standard defensive width, triggering the press much more often, and preventing short goalkeeper distribution. So, guys, this is the Christmas tree tactic, the GYRFM Merry Xmas. And as I said, this is Christmas. Throw a like on the video down below, hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. It really does mean a lot to me and to the channel. But that is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed this little festive debut of a Christmas tree shaped tactic, please do go down in the description, drop Gareth a follow on Twitter, Twitch, and jump into his Discord. He is a tactical genius, guys. You're not going to want to miss all the stuff that he has coming in the next new year, shall I say, in 2022. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.